What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. As I'm sure you've all heard, Emiliano Sala's body has been found. That it was released a couple of days ago that there was a body found in the plane that had crashed in the Irish Channel, and it was in fact Sala's body, which is extremely sad. It was a very tragic event just before him travelling over to Cardiff to train with his team for the first time. It's a really sad story. The pilot, David Ibbotson, has not been found yet, and I hope he is, just for his family's sake, just to give them peace of mind. The good thing about finding Sala's body is just so his family can rest, and it can allow them to close the door. It's very sad when this happens, and you don't have answers. You just don't know. Although it was very likely that he was dead, you still have hope when you don't have that confirmation, and it's just a really sad story. So my thoughts and prayers go out to his family, his friends, his teammates, Cardiff City, just everyone. It's such a sad time, and as well for the pilot, David. News has broke in the last few minutes that FC Nantes are actually going to retire the number 9 jersey for Emiliano Sala, which is a lovely gesture. Clubs don't really retire jerseys unless, it's a tragic event, and I think this is a tragic event. And to retire the number 9 jersey is just a really nice gesture from FC Nantes. It's just such a sad story, but I'm glad that the family can finally have answers, and I hope they find strength to continue. In other news, Phil Jones' contract has been announced. He got a 4.5-year deal, and I'm seeing a lot of people be extremely negative about it. We know that Phil Jones isn't the best defender in the world, or at Manchester United, or in the Premier League, but he's been at the club for 8 years, and to let him go in a free in the summer is just criminal, I think. A lot of people just say no, get rid of him, but to sign him on a 4.5-year deal, we're well aware that our defence needs strengthening, and I think that the club are signing him on a longer contract in order to sell him, to create money, in order to buy more players, a better defender, to strengthen the squad. And I just think people don't really understand the business end of it, which is fine. They're football fans, and evidently Phil Jones is not the best footballer. But I think you have to really think about this. The club aren't stupid, and they have to think everything through. They have a lot of players who are coming to the end of their contracts, and to let players walk, it's criminal. When you can get money for them. Phil Jones is 26 years old. He's younger than me, and if he was to walk, loads of clubs would snap him up. I imagine a lot of lower Premier League clubs would be in for him. They'd want him at the club. I think Phil Jones signing a contract, you have to look at the positive side of this, and you have to think, okay, yes, he'll be there longer. We don't know how long, but this is done so that we can sell him and get money, instead of him going off to Everton or West Ham or wherever it would be for nothing, so you have to think of it that way. You may not be happy about the news, but just Manchester United are not foolish, and they do this because they have to. They do it because, he has been a good servant of the club. 8 years is a long time, and you have to give him that. I don't think Phil Jones has been the worst player for us. Yeah, the facials are hilarious, but how many times has he thrown his body in front of the ball to stop the other team attacking? He's done good things, and I just think he deserves a little bit more respect from the fans. Fair enough, rivals, let them talk, let them laugh, but the fans need to be a bit more supportive, because remember, Phil Jones reads these comments online. If you're commenting on Manchester United's Instagram page, commenting horrible things, he will see them. You may not think it, but he reads those things. He has Instagram, and he does not post. And if you go onto his posts and you see the comments that have been left on his page, they're actually horrible. And that would make someone fall into a hole of depression. I know if I was getting horrible comments like that all the time, I would be depressed. I'd feel worthless. And if you want your players to do well, if you want your players to have confidence, then breaking them down online is not the way you're going to get your player to show what they have and to bring out the best. They need your support. And if you boost up their confidence, you know, they may have had a bad game, but if you say, come on, next one, you'll get there, head up. If you do that, that might give them the confidence to think, okay, I'm better than this, come on, let's do it for the club. Just remember, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. I know I can be critical of Phil Jones at times, but that doesn't mean I'm calling him names. I'm telling him to back off, telling him to leave the club. You may think I'm being hypocritical because I come on here and talk about players, you know, but what I do is rate their performances in games. If Phil Jones has a good game, I have no problem saying that. I say, yes, he had a good game, he did well, which I have done before. If he has a bad game, I come on and I say that. He had a bad game, he did this, he did that. We are fans, we need to support the club, we need to support the players. They're not going to get better if we keep breaking them down. Anyway guys, so this is a quick video. I just wanted to let you know about the Salah situation and the fact that FC Nantes have retired the jersey, which I just thought was, you know, a lovely gesture, and massive respect to Nantes and again of Phil Jones. So if you're one of those people online who, you know, post mean things to our players, just don't do it, because we want them to play good. We need to support them. So, you know, fair enough, rate their performances, rate their hairstyles in games, I don't know, but don't bully people online. That's it, because these professionals are people too, and it's not nice. So that's all from me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and drop a like on the video, and I will see you for the next video.